The city thrummed with energy. Neon signs flickered, car horns echoed, and everyone seemed to be chasing something: perfect jobs, perfect relationships, perfect bodies. Amanda XO navigated the crowded streets with her headphones in, music pulsing through her veins, a small smile on her face. She remembered her teenage years when mirrors had been her enemies. At 15, she would try on clothes and feel them press against her body like a measuring tape of her worth. Ads, magazines, TV shows, everywhere, models and celebrities seemed to belong to a world she could never fit into. Her curves were too much for them, her laughter too loud, her style too bold. But over the years, something had shifted. A spark had ignited in her heart, a quiet voice that said, "You are enough, you are beautiful just as you are." One morning, sunlight poured through her apartment window, illuminating dust particles like tiny stars. Amanda stood in front of her mirror in her favorite bright swimsuit. She studied every curve, the swell of her hips, the strength in her thighs, the softness of her waist. "This is me," she whispered, "and I'm proud of her, I'm proud of me." She picked up her phone, framed a shot, and clicked. The photo was posted: body positivity #self-love curves are beautiful. Notifications came flooding in. Comments poured in from strangers. "Thank you for showing me I'm not alone. I finally feel seen. Your confidence is contagious." Amanda felt her heart swell. She wasn't just sharing a photo, she was creating ripples in a pond, touching lives she would never meet in person. Even with this new confidence, doubt still crept in. She would sometimes sit on her bed late at night, scrolling through comments that weren't kind. Trolls called her names, made jokes about her curves, tried to diminish her joy. Amanda learned to face these shadows. She wrote in her journal, "Haters reflect their insecurities. My worth is not theirs to measure." She began meditating, walking through parks, connecting with supportive friends, and speaking words of affirmation to herself. Every morning she reminded herself, "I am enough, I am radiant, I am worthy." It wasn't instant and it wasn't easy. But each small victory, the smile after reading a kind comment, the confidence to wear a bold outfit, the courage to post an unedited selfie, added layers to her armor of self-love. Amanda's Instagram became more than a personal diary, it became a sanctuary. People began messaging her daily, sharing their own struggles with self-image and confidence. She started hosting live sessions, talking openly about body positivity, self-love, and mental health. Her community grew. Women shared their wardrobe victories, men admitted they were learning to love themselves too, teens sent screenshots saying, "You make me feel okay about being me." Amanda realized something profound. By embracing herself, she had given others permission to embrace themselves. She wasn't just posting content, she was shaping a movement. Amanda didn't stop at Instagram. She traveled to beaches, mountains, and cities, documenting her experiences authentically. She wore colorful outfits, laughed loudly, and danced in the rain. She met people from all walks of life, some who had never seen a body like hers represented in media, some who were on their own journeys of self-love. Each encounter reminded Amanda of her purpose: to show the world that beauty isn't a size, a number, or a shape, it's confidence, joy, and authenticity. One evening, while watching the sunset on a beach, she whispered to the ocean, "I am proud of who I am proud of my journey, I am proud to show the world that we are all beautiful." There were challenges. Brands occasionally approached her with strict beauty standards, asking her to fit a mold. Some friends didn't understand why she posted so openly about body positivity. Negative comments sometimes haunted her. But Amanda held fast. She remembered the faces of the people she had inspired, the messages that said, "You gave me courage." Every challenge became a stepping stone. Every critique became a lesson. She realized that true confidence doesn't mean the absence of fear, it means acting in spite of it. Amanda XO became more than an influencer, she became a symbol for those who felt unseen, a voice for those who had been told they weren't enough, a friend for those navigating their own self-love journeys. Her Instagram posts weren't just images, they were stories. Stories of laughter, struggle, joy, and courage. Stories that reminded the world, love yourself, every inch, every curve, every scar, you are radiant. Amanda often thought of the mirrors from her youth, the ones that made her feel small. Now she knew they could no longer control her reflection. She had become her own mirror, reflecting self-love and acceptance, and through her radiance she showed others how to shine as well. Amanda XO's journey continues, one post, one smile, and one story at a time. She reminds us that body positivity is not a trend, it is a movement, a lifestyle, a revolution in how we see ourselves and each other. Her final thought for the tale: you are worthy, you are radiant, you are enough, and your story, your body, your soul deserves to be celebrated.